everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Angela Tuasa. This is my first educational vlog, so I invited my two friends to join me to discuss regarding the government system of Philippines and Thailand. Are you ready? So let us now start! So first, let us talk about the Philippine electoral system. Here in the Philippines, we follow the plurality system, in which the candidate with the highest votes win. Like what happened in the last election, in which President Duterte got the highest votes. So in the electoral system of the Philippines, it is held every 3 years during the second Monday of May. We also follow the mixed electoral system, in which we also follow proportional representation for party list, na kung saan kailangan nila makamit ng target votes para magkaroon ng position sa government. So now, let's proceed to the electoral system of Thailand. So, Thailand had their previous electoral system, which is called parallel voting system, used since 2001, in which they are marking two ballots, one for their constituency and one for nationwide party list. So now they have new voting system, which is called mixed member apportionment, in which uses a single ballot both for constituency and for the party list.
Hi guys, I'm Rosa Green-Gertes, and I'm gonna talk about the form of government here in the Philippines and in Thailand. So, here in the Philippines, we have the republic type of government with the presidential form, wherein the power is equally divided among its branch, the executive, legislative, and judicial branch. Executive branch is exercised by the government under the leadership of the president. The legislative power is vested in the both government and the two-chamber Congress and the Senate. Now, let us proceed in the form of government in Thailand. Thailand is a constitutional monarchy where the king serves the people and the citizen as the head of the state. It consists of two legislative bodies, the House of Representatives and the Senate. But the judicial branch consists of all the courts of Thailand.
Hello, I'm Jara, and I am here in front of you to discuss about the structural government in Philippines and in Thailand. Are you ready? Let's start. For each nation, we have executive, legislative, and judiciary. Under executive department, we have one president, one vice president, and cabinet members. Under legislative department, we have Congress. Under the Congress, we have the Senate and the House of the Representatives. 24 senators headed by Senate President and 270 House of Representatives headed by the Speaker. Under Judiciary, we have Supreme Court, who has 15 members headed by the Chief Justice. Under the Supreme Court, we have Court of Appeals, who has 69 members, headed by the Presiding Justice. Sandigan Bayan, who has 15 members, who is headed by the Presiding Justice. Court of Tax Appeals, who has 9 members and headed by the Presiding Justice. Autonomous Region. Under Executive Department, we have one regional governor. Legislative Department, Regional Legislative Assembly, 24 members headed by the Speaker. Under the Judiciary, we have Regional Trial Court, who has 12 courts, and Sharia District Courts, who have 5 courts. For each province, we have, under the Executive Department, we have one governor and one vice governor. Under Legislative Department, we have Provincial Assembly. For each city and municipality, under Executive Department, we have one mayor and one vice mayor. Under the Legislative Department, we have City Assembly headed by the vice mayor. Under the Judiciary Department, we have Metropolitan Trial Courts, Municipal Trial Courts in cities, Municipal Trial Court, Municipal Circuit Trial Courts, and Sharia Circuit Courts. For each barangay, we have, under the Executive Department, we have Barangay Captain, one Barangay Captain. Under the Legislative Department, we have Barangay Assembly who has 8 members and Youth Assembly who has 7 members headed by the SK chairperson. Now, let's talk about the structural government of Thailand. The Thailand is headed by Prime Minister, and the head of state is the head of the government. In their executive branch, we have the Council of Ministers or the Cabinet. Under that is the Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Education, Ministry of University Affairs, Ministry of Public Health, Ministry of Transportation and Communication, Ministry of Science, Ministry of Technology and the Environment, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Labor, Ministry of Social Welfare, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Next, we have the Legislative Branch. We have, under the Legislative Branch, we have Parliament, Nation Assembly. We also have here 2 houses, which is the House of the Representative and the Senate. Under the House of the Representative or the lower house parliament, we have 400 members. 400 members elected from the district with the 100 from party list. Next, in the Senate or the upper house of parliament, we have 200 members elected from the districts without party afflictions. And we also have the judicial branch. Under the judicial branch, we have the Dika Court, under that, the appeal court, and the trial courts.